Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing half my face of dislike products and half of my face with products I absolutely love and live by every single day. Firstly, I'm going to be going to do priming, and before I prime, I'm going to moisturize with one of my least favourite and one of my favourite. This one is from Boots. It's like £1.50, but you can get 3 of these for like £3. And I just like to dot all around it. I've already cleansed, so I don't even like he's doing it incorrectly. But like there's no cleansing I don't like. Well, there is, but it breaks me out. But I don't want to break out. Thank you. And this one just adds a layer of moisture and it's really nice and saturating and I love it. And this one is like 15p extra, but it smells like pure vodka and I'm gonna regret doing this because vodka, like, it's nice smelling for like 2 seconds. I can give it that. And right now I can just feel this one's like a bit more, this one's more like. And for primer today, I'm going to be doing quite a lot of priming today with this side, and 2 primers from, oh my god, I'm doing 2 everywhere primers, Jesus Christ. Firstly, I'm going to be going on with a pore filling primer, which is way too like weird feeling, and like I don't like the texture of this, and I used to like this primer a lot, but like now I don't, because I've got better, and it just it does smooth the face out, but then it just like has this weird texture and it just weirds me out. And again, the MUA gold base, it's way too gritty on me, and it's weird feeling. I just get like some then for this side I'm gonna be doing the MUA. Oh my god, like MUA buddies priming already. No. The moisturizing face primer, which smells like tea tree and amazingness, and I love it. And this, again, like the moisturizer, I do circular motions, more up motions to decrease aging. And then I leave this bit out for the moisturizing because I'm going to go on with these 2. Firstly, I'm going to be going with the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base. Like, I get like a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, and of course I'll probably do the other side if I was doing that. Then I get the Maybelline Face Studio Prime. Love this. Like, if I'm wearing semi-natural makeup, I add this to my moisturizer to, oh, I can just feel my pores shrinking and be like, thanks Harry, you can come again. Right now I can feel this side is much more soft and this one's more boring. Then I just like pat it around and tap, and then while that one's settling, I let it set in for like at least 10-20 minutes. taking like 10 minutes. For foundation, I'm gonna see if I've got any other foundations in here, which I don't. I've got the MUA. I love MUA. I love MUA. Like, their bronzer is amazing. Their setting sprays are amazing. Just their foundation is too mattifying. Like, and this one is one of the lighter shades. And it's 130. Like, it's a very nice finish. But no, it's not a nice finish, I mean, like, it doesn't blend out nicely. Like, the first time I bought it, it's like, oh, I can't wait to try this because I've heard amazing things about it. I saw the, like, look, there, it's just, like, missing out a huge patch of my skin. And it says it's a full coverage, but I can still see my spots, and it dries down too fast, in my opinion. Like, I've seen people love this online because they probably have oily skin, and it is a mattifying foundation. And I'm gonna actually lay this up because this girl loves coverage. Like, MUA, I love you, but this foundation, please make a not a non-mattifying base, because I love a hydrating, like, this one still feels very smooth and hydrated, and this one looks like a train wreck. Like, every time I, like, pat, I can see, like, the circle of my, my blender, which I've used. Oh, and I'm using two different, they're both the same brand, but, this one I'm using for this side of the face. And yeah, like, take it out of my eyes, there's, like, a little bit of eye primer. Then, yeah, like, it's an okay, but I don't want to layer my foundation, like, it's really good coverage, but it just doesn't work well with my Pacific skin. And yeah, let's see. And today I'm gonna be using a mix between two of my favorite foundations, the Maybelline Superstay and the Ordinary foundation. I'm gonna be getting 2 pumps of the Maybelline and 1 pump of the Ordinary. Mix it together on the back of my hand. And that's way too yellow toned for my skin, because you can actually see my, this is like Simpsons, and this is like my normal skin colour. And I just, like, apply this on my fingers for now. And then if it's a little bit too dark, I can just add, like, a few little squirts of the, like, look, bam, coverage, blendable, fast, not yellow, neutral, amazing, love that, smooth looking, non-patchy, lovely, full coverage, amazing. Like, look, that took like 2 attempts to make it look like that, but then this one's more neutral toned and it's covering everything up, which I don't like. Grab some of that on my forehead, blend it, eyes, and you actually see the difference between the colour, which I was scared of yesterday when I was thinking of this. And coverage, love that. I do sometimes, if I want more coverage, I grab like 3 little dots of the Maybelline and a smidge of the Ordinary, and I ponk it on everywhere and down my neck, because this one. So I'm going to do that on that side as well. Which was the wrong idea, because now I'm going to have like a little circle of yellow. Hello Marge, how are ya? Right, for this side, for concealer, I'm going to be, do I have concealer? Yep, I have the Infallible Pomade Concealer, and I'm just going to take like a little brush with this, swirl it around to break up the product. This used to be my ultimate favourite. Like, oh, I can feel how heavy this is. And this is like the lightest shade. There's 4 shades, one's orange. Like, I do love L'Oreal. Like, I do have, this is the Infallible Pomade, which is terrible, but the Infallible Concealer in the More Concealer is so good. But this one just feels so heavy and horrid. And when I do go with powder over it, it's gonna look bunchy, it's gonna look horrible. I can feel on the blender that it's like really heavy as well. Like, the coverage is okay, and it's so waxy. Like, it feels like one of those like palettes you get from like Wish or something, and it feels like straight up wax with coverage. Like, if I go like 2 miles away and you see this, like, oh, she looks nice, but if you sit close, it's like, no. Like, coverage, bam. But then if I do that, you can actually see some creasing, like usually with a concealer. Oh, and I'm gonna straight away like set this, because I know, like, you didn't let it you let it dry down. And I'm just gonna be setting like up here. And this just like makes it look that extra bit of ugliness, and like it just like adds, it's oxidized and dries out too much. Like, I know I've got a Revolution powder here and I've got a Revolution powder here, but this one's much more better, and it adds the kind of a thing that I want and what I need in my, and I was gonna bake today as well, so I'm gonna add some more. And I'm gonna be cream contouring this side because, you know, why not? And for this side of concealer, I'm gonna be using 2 concealers, because this is my favorite duo at the moment. Is the Jeffree Star Magic, is it Magic Star concealer in the shade C10. Like, oh, look at that, brightens my past and everything. Try not to get it over to the bad side. Like, this is heavy. This one's just like lightweight, but I'm also gonna take the Infallible and tap, 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 swipe. Then I'm gonna get my Beauty Blender from, not Beauty Blender, because why not? It just like instantly brightens up the skin, and I'm here for it. Brightens and makes me look more awake. Thank you. And for this side, I'm using Coty Sponge, which is, you can add 2 bottles or 2 tubs of this to your face and it won't dry out. Like, it will probably, but like, it's just like, I'm gonna be taking my Kryolan Powder Puff, because I don't want to use the same thing, because baking, and I won't be cream contouring this side because I haven't got a cream contour that I don't like. That just like adds a tiny bit of extra coverage. And then I just like pat all the products in I've used all over, and then immediately I don't let this bake because I don't want it to right now. Just take it off. And then with cream contouring this side, I'm going to be taking the same brush what I use for the concealer, if I can find it. There it is. And the contour I'm using is the Barry, and this is way too cool tone for me. And it's dark. Like there's two darker ones what I use for eyebrows sometimes. I'm just gonna add a smidge of, like, look, that is way too dark. Like, if this is a contour kit, I'm sorry, you have to at least let it be lighter. Now I can't probably blend this out. No, and like it does blend out, like, but it's way too cool toned. It's way too cool toned. I like warm toned things. Oh god, I'm muddy and patchy and hot. Like, look, that's made me look like I just my head through some dirt. Love that, thank you. I'm just gonna try to contour my nose as well. So I do contour my nose as well, sometimes. Look at that. I'm gonna get some of the powder if I can. Set that. And then wipe that away. Put it in as well. Like, look, that's unblended. That is horrible. Like, I look like I just dipped my head through some disgusting person's life. And for this side, for contour, and that is like mid bronzer, and yeah, I've got a bronzer here, but I've contoured already, so I'm gonna do the same for this side. I'm gonna be taking the Revolution Pro bronzer kit, which I use for contour. I'm gonna take that shade for contouring with a little slanted brush, and I tap them with stuff, and I tap it on my hand like that, and I just, it slightly bronze up the skin as well, but then I just like flick it upwards because I like that bronze look. Just, and like in yesterday's video I looked terrible. My contour was like a mask on me because I didn't like do things correct. Like, look at that. For bronzer today, I'm going to be taking the MUA bronzer. I take a lot of this, but you know, yeah. Like, I just flick that up as well. Like, look at this side. This looks more cleaner and softer and like more better and like ready to go. And this one's probably gonna go and cry in a dark room. Like, this feels so heavy right now. I just want to itch it off, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, it's still damp. Not damp, like moist. We're taking a more circular brush from, sadly no one can get this anymore. It's the New Look brushes. I like them. So I'm gonna do circular motions around the hairline. And then at the same time, I'm gonna dust all that off. Go in with the Technique. This is just like a Technique thing, and I'm gonna take that bronzer. It's a shimmery bronzer. No one wants a shimmery bronzer in their life, so sorry face. I'm just going to take that cool tones, because I don't like cool tones as well, so I'm just going to mix like I did on the side. Oh, hello, dirt. And can I just like do the video from here? No. Like, taking that two again. Take that off. Like, I'm trying my best, like I'm trying to bronze up the face, but I'm actually like, it looks like one of those like Instagram things where it's like, oh yeah, change it to a cool toned, like a filter. Like, yeah, if I was doing like a really like horrid kind of a look, like look, you can actually see the difference like here. Warm, cool. And for further contouring on this side, I'm going to be taking the Revolution. It's like a little kit where you get. I like this, and I don't like this because it's way too like a small pan, like most like go. It's like an eyeshadow, like hi eyeshadow. I'll take that like look. What's this? Trying to make this better with as many products as I can, but it's like creasing already. And to set the, I'm gonna get a yellow tone because yellow tone won't work on my skin, so. Oh God. I always do this, like I set my face with a powder. I can probably tell I like this so much. Look at that, that softens it up. And makes it look better. This like looks crappy and horrid. And for blush, I'm going to be using two different brushes. Like this one is more fat and this one's more skinny. I use some more actually wait, do I have brushes here? Now I'm going to use these two. I'm going to use this one for the better side and the big one for the worst side. Today I'm going to be taking the Revolution contour palette. This blush is amazing. It's got like this lush gold. Like I just need like that's probably like a little bit of enough, but I love a lot. Adds a sheen to the skin and like I just love that. And for this side for blush, the MUA blush. These are pigment. Patchy. Patchy. And then now I'm going to be doing like highlighter, which is going to be great because I've got actually before I do highlighter, I learned the secret yesterday is to set your face because you've got powders on, then you have to tap the highlighter in. So I'm going to get my fan, then figure out somehow I'm going to do this. Oh, it's sticking my eyes. Thanks, Technique. And for highlighting today, I'm going to be using this. Actually, no, I'm not going to use that. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. Oh, and I can feel the alcohol in it. I'm going to be getting this shade. It's already dried down. Oh my god. just gonna take this one because it's more like flaky. I'm gonna be taking this shade, this gold shade. Look at that. Christmas. Like, it's an okay formula, but like it's way too chunky, like glitter. No. And for this side, I'm using the MUA Pro Base cooling spray. Oh. Let that work into the skin. Apply more. Make sure your face is a little bit wet. Get my fan. Then get a more little brush and get a highlighter, the Revolution one. Do this quickly because I don't want it to. Like, look at that. Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. Yes. Cupid's bow. And then hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking this, tapping that there because I love doing this to add like back to the skin. Right now I'm gonna be doing eyebrows. I love the Revolution pomades, better than Anastasia Beverly Hills, to be honest. I'm gonna be taking this like Wish brush, which is actually really good, and we're taking this for the powder as well, which I'm using for this. I know earlier I said I didn't like this, but I also said I like doing that for my eyebrows because it's that darkness. Fill it in with that very dark shade, just a little bit, not a lot, because I've learned a little goes a long way, as you can tell on this contour. Also from MUA, I love the eyebrow, all the eyebrow products from MUA are amazing. And for this side, I'm going to be taking another New Look brush, and I'm going to be taking, again, from this palette, I'm going to be taking that shade, which broke because the formula is really bad. Like, this one feels luxurious and like really glowy. This one just feels like hide her. This one has like more creaminess, and I know I did use cream, but like this wax, you can be doing this forever, adding the powder. So it's going to look very grey. Very grey. Not well. And crumbly. And horrible. So look, I'm talking max. Love that. I don't really have a bad eye a good eye primer, so I'm gonna be using this on this side and the Jeffree concealer on that side. This one's way too waxy. It's from Revolution, the one you get with the kit on Christmas. Like, can I not get this for Christmas or I'm gonna cry? Oh, this one's so dry. This one's so like moisturised and like lovely. Pat, pat. Covered, primed, ready. This one feels so soft and this one feels like that I'm insecure about right now. Now for eyeshadows, I'm going to be taking 2 separate brushes, so don't worry about that. I'm taking a Morphe one and the one that came into my college kit. They're not the same, but they'll do. I'll be taking this, the Morphe palette, and taking quite a few Revolution, and they're all Revolution. Fun. I love Revolution, by the way. I love them for the skin. Like these ones have, I made this one. It's got a MAC depotted. Oh, I hate edges. Depotted MAC bronzer, which I'm gonna take out right now because that's a really good one. I don't want it to break. The rest I don't care about. And yeah. Firstly, I'm going to do this eye and see where... Actually, I'm going to do this eye. Because left eye is my best eye. Because now it's all primed, just smooth that out. I'm going to take the middle shade, this like a very nice orange shade. I've been loving these ones recently. Tap, tap, tap. Tap a little bit. Get a little bit. Gonna take a pencil brush, which I broke, but it's gonna be getting new brushes soon. I'm gonna be taking the shade darker, adding it to the mix. Adding the darker as well. This one looks all crumbly and disgusting because it's so waxy. This one just looks smooth. Taking the darker shade as well again. Doing that. Taking the brush what I was using. Blend it out. I could just throw on some shimmer on it and finish, but I'm gonna cut the crease, put some blue on it. And then on this side, I'm going to be using these 2 brushes. I'm going to be taking that bronzer I used earlier and some of those shades. Okay, that's not the shade, but it's fine. I can just creasy, great, love that. I'm trying to make this work. It's not. And this one's so much smoother and like lovely and pigmented. This one's just like taking 12 hours to send out. Love that. And now we darken it up with this palette. Either one of those shades because the rest are like shimmers and like don't have time for that. What we blend out? No? A little bit out? No? Okay. Love that. So I'm gonna take a clean, one of those clean, I've got like 2 of those, it's fine. I'm gonna take a clean concealer brush. Now I'm gonna be cutting the crease. Which I love doing, not really. Well, I can actually see some darkness forming there from the brightening concealer. Bam. I'll be taking the cleaner one and can find the concealer. There she is. Then the mirror. There's a mirror. Need that one. You can actually see that's like much more heavier. It's much more lighter. Then for the blue, I'm going to be using is that blue. Like, look at that. I always use my finger, by the way, and this one looks snatched. Okay. Bam. Took like 2 seconds to do that. Morphe shadows are so good. And we're also gonna take a shade of the Going Out palette by Beauty Bay. It's more shimmery. Pat it on top as well. And then for mascara, I'm just gonna wipe off the excess of on the face. There's a brush. this one on both sides. And then I've made like a little bit of a mess there, but I'm taking this one, very dust off. I'm going to be taking the shade Access All Areas, tap tap, tap tap tap. This one is the best one because like that one like not working with me today. Dust off everything with a fan, and then for mascara I'm using the Lush Paradise, which is amazing. Then I'm going to be taking on this side. I can find it. Well, I'm going to be doing like no mascara on this side. Yep, it's no. Like that. We're taking the Max and More mascara of Arsenal. This has like no lengthening properties. Like it's just like no mascara in this. Literally nothing. No. And for lips, we're doing the top lip and the bottom lip separately. I'm going to be sitting them differently for this. Kind of aching. And then over here. How are you slipping the things? I know. I'm just gonna do the bottom lip for now. Is the Revolution Gloss, which is patchy and horrible. So the chemicals. What is that? And then for the top lip, one of my favourite lips. And then on the top, or over the top, as you can probably tell by me, I'm going to be taking a lip oil. By NYX. I love this lip oil, it's so good. I rate it fully. And then the final spritz of the away. And then some regretful sprays of this. yeah, this is terrible. I'm so sorry. Like, standing it up, you can probably tell by this one's like a very nice blending, and this one's like too dry. Horrible, and this one's like, oh yeah, work. And that's the end of this video, and I'd like to see you soon on this channel. I love you all. Hope to see you soon. Like and subscribe. And yeah, love you all. Bye.